Hey everyone, my name is Denisimo and today I'll be sharing with you an amazing artist named Chiharu Shiota. Chiharu Shiota was born in 1972 in Osaka, Japan. During her artistic journey, she received training at both Kaito Osaka University and the Berlin School of the Arts. Currently, she's been based in Berlin since 1996 and is known for being a versatile award winning artist as she works in many mediums such as drawings, sculpture, stage design, installation, and performance art. As her career progressed, she mainly showcased her work through large scale installations and performances. However, she didn't gain notability within the art world until 2015 through her takeover of the Venice Biennale. Today, her works are primarily showcased internationally through museums and galleries. In terms of what she uses to create her works, Shiota uses a host of both traditional and non traditional materials, such as specifically colored string, wool, yarn, and paint, in conjunction with different techniques and incorporates them with found ready made objects and performances that are either personal or foreign. Given her array of skills, she has an extensive range of works underneath her artistic belt that explore multiple themes and showcase different undertones, which I will elaborate more on later in this presentation. But currently, her yarn installations are what she is predominantly known for. The meaning behind her work, however, is profound. Shiota's artistic process stems from a deep personal connection to the theory of memories and a desire to create a human existence in the absence thereof. Through her massive thread installations and other bodies of work, she explores the entirety of human existence within multiple dimensions, with a heavy focus on its fundamental concerns such as life, death, identity, the body, and relationships of all kinds. An example of this can be seen through her The Key in Hand installation, which initially highlighted Shiota's presence within the art world through the 56th annual Venice Biennale. For this installation, she utilized around 50,000 keys sourced from people around the world and suspended them in an expansive web of red wool over two wooden Venetian boats. Through an abstractive concept, the boats are meant to represent hands, the keys represent human beings, and the principles that come along with it, including having a chance at life itself, and the red wool represents our connection to each other. Therefore, in terms of its meaning, being human, we are given a chance to live life, so we must hold on to that fact in our hands, because once we lose it, we also lose control over our lives as well as a result. In the end, Shiota's aim through this installation was to highlight that we are all traveling similar journeys, hence the connections made by her through a red web. As you've noticed thus far, in an effort to marry her interests with the omnipotence of memories, emotions, and language together as a unit, Shiota devises worlds like those of her large-scale yarn installations to tell stories and allow others to gain a precedence of other human experiences, using abstracted means such as her found objects. Through her explorative worlds of work, she seeks to find out what it means to belong and provide for others a sense of different experiences through multiple aspects of life itself, such as a relationship with one's own country or human migration. In order to accomplish this, her concerns lie solely in developing, or rather recreating, the presence of others who were once there from a moment in time. When it comes to the actual process of making Shiota's works, as one can imagine, due to their scale, the time taken for its creation is lengthy. Considering her use of a repetitive intertwining process that often involves including different objects that have been sourced from all over and sometimes even strangers, it is a process that requires patience and a lot of moving hands in the form of a trusted crew to help move its development along in a timely manner. Overall, there are months of planning and surveying involved, along with securing materials, as her works are mostly site specific, and through the use of some handy assistance, Shiota is able to bring her massive installations to life. However, despite her stature and use of a crew, Shiota remains very much involved in the physical aspects of the installations of her worlds of work, which further showcases a handcrafted yet aesthetic element within her work itself. To give an idea of what the process is like for her, here's a quote that expresses what it's like working with her main material, string. It reads, "String for me is like drawing in the air, everything I can explain with my string. Therefore, it is a process she enjoys as it allows her to express herself. Nevertheless, what Chiharu truly loves about her process is the fact that her installations are not permanent, and once an exhibition is over, they are taken down and only remain as a memory. This allows her to further explore the context in which she works." Shiota uses mainly three different colored strings or yarns, which are red, black, and white. When used for an installation, they all represent a connection to some element of life or help connect human to human as they signify or establish a relationship to whatever found object it is attached to or intertwined. Therefore, when the strings are cut, loose, or tangled with each other, it symbolizes similar actions taking place within a relationship itself and vice versa for other aspects of life. Similarly, the objects she chooses for her installations all represent the memory of something or someone or an aspect of life, either literally or metaphorically. Together, her overall process and materials allow her to give audiences a chance to visit and experience the existence of others' past memories and contemplate the idea of different fundamental human concerns. Within the art world, Shiota is regarded as an important interdisciplinary artist. As far as criticisms goes, the reviews are overwhelmingly positive towards her works as they provide a fresh take on the world around us and give us insight into how we're all connected. Many view her as having a deep innate energy that also taps into a psychological aspect that everyone is aware of, but it hasn't truly been explored or exposed until the presence of her works. Hence the reason why she is highly praised and awarded for what she does, as it is done using unique materials and touches on aspects that many regularly take for granted, such as life itself. Her most recent project, entitled Last Hope, continues to speak to her explorations of life. It showcases an abstract black piano skeleton interwoven into white string web along with musical note sheets. The installation is set in Barcelona, Spain, and was developed through a distant childhood memory of Shiota's, where she witnessed her next door neighbors carry out their burnt piano after their house burnt down. Through this creation, she wanted to expand on the aspects of life that her artwork symbolized in a more universal way, as seeing the beauty in the burnt piano but not hearing its music gave it more strength in Shiota's eyes. Thus, in her attempt to further reincarnate the beauty of that burnt piano, along with its silence, she decided to use her string and music sheets as its music, with its skeletal structure to bring it back to life in memory. In conclusion, Shiota is a remarkable artist whose works allow one to escape into dreamlike landscapes, to reflect and contemplate one's entire existence in different phases of life. As previously mentioned, the response to her work is mostly positive, and the reason for that, I believe, is that she has developed something unique, highlighting the parts of life that we often overlook. Therefore, as her works allow us to focus on those things from multiple perspectives, we gain a greater introspective of not only our lives and identities, but of others as well through installations that remind us of how we are all inevitably connected. This is the true essence of Shiota's work and why it is so easily beloved by many and will survive within the memories of all those who encounter both her and her work for years to come. If given a chance to see her work, I encourage you to go. It's been said it's a life-changing experience. That's the end of my presentation. These are my sources. Thank you for watching.